Hello everyone and welcome back to some DDA. Today we're going to do a speed run of Alch Labs. I'm going to show you the build. It's a build from Tyson. I've ran this map many times with him and it's working great. You can get 10 minutes clear and even less if you're in a group, even close to 9 minutes. So yeah, you're going to want to play Alch Labs a ton of time in game because you want those builder rocks and the good cat, of course. So we're just going to go ahead with the apprentice. You're going to build a DST stack. We're going to build 8 DSTs, so it's going to be two lines of 4 DSTs, just like this. Try building them as close to each other as possible because we're going to be buffing them with a 40U buff beam. It might be a bit tricky placing getting a 40U buff beam to buff all those towers, but once you get used to it, it's not really that bad. So there we go, overclock beam or buff beam like we call them in DD1. And 40U buff beam, getting all the towers just like this. And then you're going to max upgrade it, and you're going to jump on towers and you're going to drop 3 upgrades on every DSTs in the first line and 2 upgrades on all the DSTs in the second line. This will allow you to just ignore gathering mana and upgrading stuff, triggering the waves, of course, and instantly G'ing up once it's done. Place 2 reflect beams, of course. If you're in a team, the monk who's boosting towers could actually go pick up the mana and do upgrades during the waves. So we're going to go with an Inferno and a Darkness Trap, max upgrade that Inferno Trap, switch to your Monk and place a Lightning Aura. And in Ensnare Aura, you're going to max upgrade that Electric Aura, and you can switch to your Tank Squire, who's going to have a Striking Gemstone, which is going to buff all the auras and traps. The traps are actually going to get in the buff beam at the back. This is where you're going to want to tank and want to stay as a squire, so just once the boss spawns, you're going to want to guard and just move a bit because sometimes he doesn't move quickly and his fire is going to destroy towers. So once the boss is going to move onto you and is going to be close to you, you're going to want to rotate like this on the side if you're in a group. Solo, it doesn't really matter, but because the boss, when he flies, is going to fly away from you, so you don't want him to fly over the towers and aggro to the monk who's going to be in the back. If you're in a group, the second person can play on a tower boost monk, just like this. He's going to be on the DSTs, so he's just going to tower boost with a speedy gemstone, and it's going to help kill the boss a little bit faster. So just place a boost aura like 5 seconds before the boss spawn, and then hide in this little corner here. This will make it so the boss aggro's on the squire, not the monk, and just watch out for that assassin who's going to come from there. And once the boss is aggroing the squire, you're going to want to go on the DSTs and tower boost and shoot the stuff to trigger the lightning towers to stun the boss. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's pretty straightforward, so I'm going to show you how fast this map runs in a group. Alright, here we are in a group. I'm with my friend Tyson. He's going to be joining soon. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay depending on your connection to each other. So yeah, when you're gonna be in the group, usually you want to split the build in 2 with 2 builders. The first one is going to be the apprentice, which is going to build all the DSTs, and the second builder is going to build everything else. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. I'm going to be playing on my tower boost monk, tower boosting stuff, and you're going to see how where to hide and how to hide during the boss. So yeah, that's going to be it. If you're in a group of 3 or more, I suggest having, well, of course, 1 tank square with the striking gemstone, 1 tower boost monk with the speed gemstone, and the third player is usually what we do when I'm in a group of 3 is I play on my apprentice builder. So you get that builder bonus, which is 33%, I believe, bonus, and I can also use the apprentice C buff to buff the towers. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, the rule is if you play in a group, it's not going to be like solo. You're going to want someone who is in the tank squad to gather all the mana when there's about like 300 mobs left, and he's going to throw the upgrades in the DSTs during the wave. Of course, you want to instantly press G to make this go faster, and if you're good enough, you can get a run below 10 minutes. So that's going to be pretty much it. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy the video.
Huntress?